Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Jagat Janani, Divine Mother, Mother of the Universe, speak through us. Mother Saraswati, Mother Lakshmi, Mother Kali, Mother Durga, bless us with the strength and the power with which you dance upon the Lord Shiva, the Lord of the universe. And yet, you draw the power from this Shiva, and yet, Shiva lies helpless within you. We invoke this Mother to you and me, my divine friends. Welcome and namaskar to each one of you, divine devotees. I invite you today to step into the current state of life, the samsara. The samsara is our life. This jiva, which is the body and the mind and the name and the form, and also the Atman, both put together, is the culmination of the Purusha and the Prakriti. Purusha is the Shiva, and Prakriti, as per Kashmiri Shaivism, is the Divine Mother, Mother of the universe. Mother has all the power, but she draws it only from Shiva to utilize it, called Maya. Now, I invite you to this current moment of samsara. What is samsara? The moment you put a name to your body, you have attained the samsara. Meaning what? The moment I put myself a name, that means I am separate from you. What has got a name? This body has a name, and the mind has a name, and my intellect and ego has a name. Ego is the identity. And my memory is not the same as yours. My memory has a name, and my feelings. Intellect, memory, ego, feelings. Four functions of the mind. That is the samsara, which has got a name. And the moment you become from duality, that's called duality, you come to the non-dual world, which is Advaita Vedanta, you and I are one. When Hanumanji was asked by Rama, how do you see me? Rama is asking Hanumanji. Hanumanji says, Deha buddheya dasoham. When I look at myself as a body, samsara, I am your servant. Jiva buddheya tadam sakha. I am your friend when I look at myself as a body and the Atman. Earlier was only body. And Atma buddhya tameva aham itima nishchaya buddhi. He says, when I see myself as a jiva, I'm your friend. But when I look at myself as Atman, you and I are one. That's Advaita Vedanta is talking about it. So I am welcoming you to the current moment of the life with courage, with challenges and curiosity. Face life every day as it is new instead of feeling lost when things are not happening the way you wanted, the way you wanted to go your way. You begin to see when you accept it with a curiosity, with a challenge, an adventure, then you begin to see just maybe, that there is something waiting for you to take you through the challenge to spark a growth of extraordinary growth. Have you ever realized that success is always other side of the discomfort? Now let us understand it in Advaita manner. Think for a second. The sky is beautiful blue sky. When the clouds appear, thunderstorm, tornado, hurricane, is the sky affected. No. Dark clouds come, white clouds come, and they go away. Sky remains unchanged. That sky is that Advaita Vedanta understanding. So if you move with life with the same understanding and a grace, being with Advaita Vedanta, with the wisdom and the knowledge, you will find you will find that the unpredictability of the life you will trust, the nature of existence, the way I live, the way the nature comes to me. Instead of fearing it, you embrace it with joy every moment. And you wonder instead of worry. Now, you don't stop fighting, then change. You embrace it. You realize that this setback, this discomfort, this challenge, I face it with curiosity, with adventure in my heart. And actually, this discomfort is nothing else but redirecting me and my life to a better. Have you ever realized that success does not happen when everything is smooth, when everything is predictable and good, every day same? Then you leave this so-called world of unpredictability and you live a so-called just a predictable, smooth middle class life. But to live a life far bigger, question comes to your mind. What is our body? Mandukya Upanishad, remember? Our body has got senses, and those senses bring the data from the world through the senses to the brain. Brain sends it to the mind. And mind is powered one part of the consciousness. Remember earlier session? That consciousness which is powering the mind is called reflective consciousness. Dr. Joseph Murphy calls it power of subconscious mind. It's a beautiful book. Read it. It's a wonderful book. Long, long ago I read it. Power of subconscious mind is reflective consciousness. This reflective consciousness is heavily influenced by the mind. Now, question comes, is reflective consciousness and the true consciousness, which is Ishvara, Brahman, are they one and the same? So to answer this question and to take you back to what I had started just now, that how when everything is smooth, growth does not happen. Very minimal growth. But when you go through unpredictability, take up the challenges, take up the setbacks, take up the discomfort and go over it. Notice, supposing you want to win Wimbledon championship, you have to keep on accepting challenges after challenges, and from local area to the district, to the city, to the state, and to the country, and then go to the world, and then go to Wimbledon. You keep accepting, increasing your challenges, then only success comes on your way. Of course, you have to believe in yourself, and that yourself is who? Not the mind. Mind you're utilizing as an application like a mobile, like a computer, like a car. Not the mind. Not the reflective consciousness, which is subconscious mind. It is the consciousness. Now, is consciousness and reflective consciousness is one and the same? For you to understand it, take an example. Let's say I have a mirror in front of me and I see my face in the mirror. What do I see? You will say, I see myself. Not true. You see your image. Have you ever realized you can never see your own face? Have you ever realized you can never see your own face? You can see the reflection of your face. But here, this is called reflection theory or pratibimba theory as per Advaita Vedanta. And the other is avacheda theory. I will talk about it. Pratibimba theory. I see my image. Now notice, what I see my image, me, is dependent onto the surface of the mirror. If the mirror is cracked, my face is cracked. Mirror is dirty, my face is dirty. If the mirror is convex mirror or concave or convex, it shows different face. So the surface of the mirror would dictate how my face would look like. Understand here the simile that the surface of the mirror is like the mind. The mind will tell me what am I, what my people are, what my partner is, what my husband, wife, my children are, my office colleagues and my friends are, what the world is, samsara is, the condition of the mind. So if that reflective consciousness, which is influencing the mind and influenced by the mind and the consciousness, are they one and the same? When you look at it in reflection theory, the answer is straight no. It is not that. How is it applicable to the topic that we started? Just coming back. Now look into called separation theory or limitation theory called abhicheda, in which, what is it? Look at yourself, you're lying in the bed and you're looking through the window. And window has got, let's say, square grills or an oval shape or a rectangular or a diamond shaped window. You're looking through the window, lying lazily in the bed, looking at the sky. What are you seeing? You're seeing the blue sky, but it's like a square. If this is the pattern of the lattice or the grill and the window, isn't it? Now think, tell me, is the sky square or diamond or circular? No, sky is infinite. And what is this grill and the lattice? Is your mind. Now, when you align yourself in limitation theory, knowing fully well that the sky which I see through and the reality of the sky which is behind, they are one and the same. What have you done? You've gone beyond the lattice or the grill. You have aligned yourself with that blue sky, which is your true consciousness. Which is what happens when you accept challenges, when you face unpredictability, when you face discomfort which the nature, the universe brings and places in front of you. Why? Because it is an invitation to you to a higher thing. If you stay safely, like let's say a seed, let's say a mango seed is lying under the ground. Supposing a seed wants to just stay there. It is in good soil, it's water and sunshine and air outside everywhere, but covered by the earth. The seed, if it chooses not to do anything and happy being just as it is, it will stay there and rot. But animal life and plant life are not driven by their mind. It's driven by instinct and by the nature. So nature makes the seed's hard crust bust open. Life is happening inside the seed. And it pushes upwards. Notice this pushing upwards is the message you and I need to receive. It is breaking through the brown mud and pushing Almighty and breaks through the mud. And then it faces the light to grow up into a tall tree and produce thousands of mangoes. This pushing it through the soil, the hard crust, is the discomfort it is facing. Then only it will go into the success, into different stage of life. Remember this, the growth will not happen when everything is comfortable and smooth. You have to fight it. You have to believe in your potential as a human being. And this is the potential what we are talking about, that when you are stretched, growth happens. When you accept challenges, when you accept the unpredictability with a joy and a happiness and enjoy and embrace it, when you're tested and your life places into situations where you must rise above it, fight it, than what you were before, that is the time you're breaking out from the previous condition to a better condition of life. Sometimes what happens, that this transformation, because we do not realize what is waiting above that darkness of the soil. I'm pushing through like a seed. I don't realize it. Do you know many birds, particularly eagles, highest flyer, in the ledge of a mountain, they lay egg and the chick comes up. Imagine, the chick will not move. Mother knows when the chick is strong enough. And you know what mother does? Mother pushes the chick off the ledge. And the chick doesn't want to go. It's very comfortable in its comfort zone. But the mother doesn't want it. She wants it to be an eagle, not just a worm sitting over there. And the bird, the eagling, starts to scream and falling down and down and down and down towards the earth is rushing up. It may smash against and die, but suddenly it spreads its wing and starts to fly and soars back to mother. Notice, eagling and the eagle mother, the bird, when it spreads its wing, doesn't think of it going to hurtle against the ground. It embraces the discomfort. It embraces the challenge with the joy, and then only the transformation happens. And because sometimes what happens, we stay middle class. Why? Because we do not want to go back to something greater. We're just happy being middle class. Have you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? The beautiful book by a Japanese author. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Talking about the same thing. When you hold back, you're scared to face the challenge, then we avoid the pain of transformation. Remember, if I touch the mirror, I don't touch my face because that's only the reflection. So what you see in your mind is not you. You are that consciousness beyond the mind. Hanumanji is saying, Atma Buddhya Tameva Aham. Rama, you and I, we are one. One consciousness in this entire universe. And that transformation, when it happens, you go beyond that mind, beyond the life, and you go to greater heights. You don't hold back. And that is the time you rise and you refuse to remain stuck, whichever the environment you're born. And this is where it means you're born to win. I look forward to seeing you. Come, we will exchange more of these beautiful Vedantic situations in life. Question is, should we stay where we are and say 10, 20 years from today, where did I go wrong? Or should we take the challenge and plunge in? Yes, we have to face discomfort. Yes, we have to practice. And those are the ones which will elevate you to rise above your body and the mind and the name and the form and the function to the supreme you, which is you. Through you, this universe happens. Through you, you experience this universe. If your senses, if you're not conscious, lying unconscious, you can't experience the universe. It is through you experience the universe. And as per Vedanta, you are the universe. Aham Brahmasmi. You are the Brahman. As you keep practicing, you will begin to taste it, realize it, and you will be like that eagling. Suddenly you will spread your wing, and then you will know. Jai Guru.